Hello friends, in this session we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem, ransomNote. It is very common question in many coding interviews. You will be given two strings, ransomNote and magazine. You need to return true if ransomNote can be constructed from magazine string, otherwise return false. Each letter in magazine can only be used once in ransomNote. Let's understand the problem statement better. Let's take this example. Here is the magazine string I love LeetCode and ransomNote tool. The assumption is both ransomNote and magazine consists of only lowercase English letter. It does not contain any spaces, numbers or special characters. The ask is, can we construct ransomNote only by using all characters from the magazine by using each character only once? We cannot reuse already used characters again. Here in tool, T is the first character. In the magazine, we can find T here. We can use this character. O is the next character. We can find O here. We can use it. Again, O is the next character in tool. But here we cannot use this. It is already in use. So we have to check next character. We can find another O here. We can use it. The last character is L. We can find L here. We can use it. Based on this, we can construct ransomNote using magazine string. Return true in this case. If any of the ransomNote character is not available within magazine string, we cannot construct ransomNote string. So return false in such cases. Let's discuss the logic now. We will start with one of the optimal solution. As a first step, we will keep the count of each character from both strings. We are not going to use any hash map here. Rather, we just use arrays. We are going to have two arrays of size 26 each. Here are our arrays. Let's say that the first array is represented by magazine and the second array is represented by ransomNote. Each index will be represented by a character. Index 0 will be represented by character A, index 1 will be represented by character B, and so on. How to identify index for a given character? We will use ASCII numbers for this. If we want to find index number for character C, then it is character C minus character A. This is equals to ASCII value of character C, which is 99, minus ASCII value of character A, which is 97. The answer is 2. Index 2 is represented by character C. This is how we will calculate character index positions in the array. Now we will iterate over both strings and capture character count in these arrays. Once it is done, as a second step, we will compare character counts from both arrays index by index. Let's say that magazine string has character A count as 4 and ransomNote string requires 3 A characters. In this case, we have enough A characters in the magazine, so we can move to next index. We have only one B character in magazine. Also assume that we need only one B character even for ransomNote. This is how we compare character count from both arrays and validate do we have enough characters available in magazine to construct ransomNote or not. For example, assume that magazine has 0 B characters and ransomNote requires 2 B characters here. In such cases, it is not possible to build ransomNote string because magazine does not have character B within it. We have to return false in such cases. This is one of the optimal solution, but its space complexity is more. Is there any way to improve its space complexity? Yes, rather using two arrays, we can use single array. In this approach, as a first step, we will iterate over magazine string and keep track of character count in this array. Let's say that, for example, the count follows like this: 2, 0, 8, 3, and so on. As a second step, we will iterate over ransomNote and start decrementing character count at respective indexes. During this process, if the array element value is less than 0, then there is a character shortage. We can simply return false, otherwise return true. For example, while iterating over ransomNote, we faced character A. So we will decrement 1, the value became 1. And next character is B. So we have to decrement here, the value became -1. So we can notice that the value is less than 0. That means the character B does not exist in the magazine. So we can simply return false in this case. This is another approach. Hope you understood. Let's write code now. We have already created a method signature for CanConstruct. It takes two input strings and returns Boolean value. Let's do basic validation. If either of the input string is null, then return false. Declare an int array with size 26. Let's iterate over magazine string. Calculate each character count and keep track of the count in the respective array index by using ASCII reference. Now let's iterate over ransomNote string. Start decrementing the character count in the array. If the count is less than 0, then we have character shortage. Return false in such cases. We need to decrement its value before comparison, minus here. So in such cases, return false. There are enough characters in magazine string if we successfully complete the iteration. Return true in such cases. We are done with coding. We have already written main method to save some time. We are calling CanConstruct method with multiple inputs and printing the results back to the console. Let's run. Hope there are no runtime errors. Here is the result. The result is as expected. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.